Hello, everybody. We are now live. Hello, everybody. Good evening, and welcome to the Instant Rewards live hangout. Um, I've got just a few people going to be showing up here in a few minutes, so I thought I'd go ahead and fire it up and get you guys in here live. We're just waiting for some more people to show up um, into the chat room here. Um, my name is Ernest O'Dell, and I will be hosting this training tonight. Hopefully, we'll have some people show up, and we'll get the show on the road. What we were talking about earlier in several conversations today and yesterday, when my inbox, chat box, and my telephone was blowing up, was how to sign up 10 to 15 people a day into your instant rewards business and how to get them to convert. You got to talk to a lot of people, and that's just that's part of the whole equation. You might have to talk to 20, 30, 40, 50 people a day, maybe 100 people a day. But if you keep it down to a nice short script, then you can, probably get anywhere from 10 to 15, maybe 50% conversions. Okay. Now, I'm going to share my screen here in just a few minutes when we get some more people on the call. Right now, I am starting right at, punctual 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern. And, I've been having some technical problems with the GoToMeeting because I had two accounts and I've got them, tangled up. So anyway, I thought I would go and try this Google live stream hangout and just sit here and talk with you guys and kind of, chat with you online and discuss some of the things that I'm doing, excuse me, to get a lot of traffic and to get a lot of conversions. Okay. There's a certain psychology behind it. Okay. And right now, I'm going to send a message. Send a message over to Cindy real quick and let her know that she'll need a Gmail account to log into this. As I stated in the Instant Rewards groups, you probably will need a Gmail account to log into this live hangout to attend. If you can't attend, I will upload it. It'll upload automatically, as a matter of fact, to the new channel. And if you're subscribed to the channel, you can get an email notification after it uploads tonight, which will be rendered a lot faster than recording it on a GoToMeeting and then uploading it. This is actually much faster to put it up on the channel, and then I can just send you guys the link once it's finished. The key for me in learning Google live stream Hangouts is the screen share function and the cameraman capture and back office and the effects and the control room. So I'm in the control room right now, so it's not that hard to maneuver and manipulate around here. The only thing I don't have turned on is my camera. But I can turn on my camera now and say hi to everybody. So when you get logged in, you get into the room here, just log in, and if you have your camera on, you can share your camera with me and you can say hi. Now, the bandwidth is probably going to be a little bit slow on this, and you'll probably see some stagger in the screen and the audio. It might not be synchronized. So if that's the case, I can always go back and turn my camera off. So while I'm waiting for some of the other people to show up, let me go ahead and share my screen, and let's get with this right here. Okay. Now, there's a certain psychology in following a script. When people call you, the key, of course, is getting a lot of calls. If you write your ad properly, yeah, you can get a lot of calls from Craigslist and other classified ad sites, and then, of course, contextual ads and a number of other resources. Facebook even, one of the reasons why a lot of people get fed up with Facebook is because everybody's using Facebook for advertising, God knows what. And, you really message. Okay, it's like I posted yesterday on my wall, and I have a big following, over 4,000, almost 5,000 people. Okay, I posted something like, discover how to earn $197 commission per sale without spending a dime out of your pocket. Some people said, well, there's no way. That's not true. That's too good to be true. No, you can do it, and I show people how to do it. What happened is yesterday when I did post that, and when I posted some of these ads over here with instant rewards, my phone was blowing up, my chat box, my inbox, excuse me, and my email. Okay. Now, when people call you in response to your ad, and this is where you're going to have to kind of be somewhat of a phone warrior. All right. If the telephone is not your strength, you're going to have to make it your strength. It's your friend. Now, you don't have to keep this script, handy. I'll make it available for you, but you don't want to read from the script. You want to kind of internalize it and leave it laying over here on the side of your desk, use it for reference. And you want to take each line and make it your own, internalize it. So, when the phone rings, you say, hi, thank you for calling. This is Ernest O'Dell. How can I help you? And the caller would say, I'm calling about your ad. And then you come back and say, okay, we're really busy right now, but do you have a pen and paper handy? You say, yes. Now, right here, why would I ask them, do you have a pen and paper handy? It's not just to give them busy work, okay? This is all about positioning, as I wrote in the other document, calling your instant rewards leads. Okay. This is all about positioning and keeping you in control of the call. All right. Now, you're not just giving them busy work, because you are going to, give them some information that they will have to write down later. So it's a good thing to ask that. And it's got a little bit of suggestive action in it, what they call, the art of suggestion in hypnosis or in neuro-linguistic programming. It's putting the thought in their mind that you're coming up with some information that they are going to have to write down. So this is why, I can give it a bunch of fancy terms, but it's, no need to get fancy. Now, once they have that, okay, you're going to have the caller, give you some information, and you're going to ask them, their name, and then you're going to ask them where they're calling from. Here is another one, okay? It's not necessarily to keep them off balance, but you do want to kind of know what part of the country they're calling from. If they're calling from your local area, it kind of gives you an idea which one of your ads is working. If they're calling outside of your area, they might say New York, Atlanta, San Diego. This is just for your reference, okay? Again, it's sort of, suggestive, leading them on. Then you can say, okay, what's a good contact number to reach you? And then they say, they give you your number. And then you say, do you have an email address? Now, while you're doing all this, okay, while you are asking them, you're going to want to have a copy of your lead capture page, okay? Don't know if you can see my lead capture page here right now. Let's open it up. And let's get back over here, because I want to make sure that I'm sharing this information with you. All right. All right. Let's go back over to the instant rewards screen share. Okay. And here, while you're asking them all those questions about their name, first name, last name, you're going to have your lead capture page open, okay? And you can find these lead capture pages back there in your back office, all right? Whether you're using the Instant Rewards Network.com or the Instant Money Network.com or the IMN1.com. Have one of your lead capture pages open and plug their information in there. Now, once you plug that in, it's going to then bridge over to the video, okay? So let's go back over here, and let me get back over to my chat real quick. We've got people that are still, coming in, hadn't shown up yet. Sometimes they show up late. It is about a quarter after. It's about 14 minutes after. Okay. And let's see, I don't need to do a capture. You need to go back over to screen and skip back to the script. Okay. Now, we got their email address and their contact info. Here's where it's going to get down to the nitty gritty. So, you want to make sure that you got your lead capture page open, you put their information in. Then you're going to, you're going to step in there and you're still maintaining control of the conversation. You're going to say, okay, Fred, we're providing informational webinars today. Do you have access to the internet right now? These are just several questions that you can use, you know, kind of internalize them, put them in your own voice. Do you have your own connection to the internet and home computer? Are you sitting at your computer where you can check your email right now, et cetera, et cetera? And they say yes, and you say, great. I just sent you some information to your email that you gave me. Check your inbox and your junk folder and make sure to mark it as not spam and put it in a folder where you can find it for reference. Okay, now, you see how fast I ran through this because I've been through this so much, I almost have it memorized. Then you're going to tell them, click on the first link in the email message. Now, if you want to stay on the phone with them and walk them through the registration process on your combo or whatever offer you're doing, once you get them started and they pretty much know what they need to do to get going, you know, they can pretty much run on their own. If not, this whole script takes about 2 or 3 minutes, 5 minutes tops if you're slow. Then you can say, great, when you finish that video, follow the rest of the instructions in the email and start your registration. When you finish your registration, call me back for your orientation and training. Thank you and have a nice day. Now, they're going to check their email and they might call you back, okay? If they don't have internet access or a computer, just, you know, give them your number and tell them, you know, well, once you do, give me a call back and we'll get you started. If they try to hammer you and bust your chops and try to be forceful and continue to say, you know, well, why don't you just tell me all about it? Tell them that's what the video is designed for. This will be discussed in detail during the webinar. As you understand, Fred, you know, we're real busy and I'm getting about 100 calls a day. I don't have time to sit here and explain, you know, 10 minutes worth of, you know, video time when the webinar is designed to do that for you. You know, if they keep insisting, then, you know, don't be afraid to tell them that, you know, well, you know, if you can't follow simple instructions, then, you know, this might not be a good fit for you and me, okay? And maybe you just need to go and find a part-time job somewhere else. So, you know, when you get on the phone with them, well, looks like we got Brian in on the room with us. Okay. And Tisa. All right. I'm going to put some people on mute. I'm going to kind of mute this down for right now because it's getting kind of noisy here. Glad to see you show up, Keith. Looking for Brian to show up here in a little bit. We were just discussing, you know, some of the script. Now, I'm going to make this script available for everybody, okay? Over here on the quick start notes, and I'm going to put this into the chat module over here for everybody so you can get a copy of this this note here. And I'm going to post it right here, okay? Now, you can click on that link and download it in PDF. And while we're here, okay, why don't I just, let me get this open. All right, now let me get back over to my Google Hangout, and I want to share the quick start notes, okay? And I've got this on page 7. Let me go back up to page 1. All right, this is the actual link to the text version, okay? And I sent you guys the link to the PDF version because these have clickable links in them, okay? Now, let me ask everybody a favor to mute yourself when you come online. Okay. And we'll get into, you know, a conversation here in a little bit. So let's get back over to the quick start notes, and this is one that I usually send out to everybody. Okay. Right now, I'm using the Google Hangouts live stream to show everybody, you know, because it's pretty much unlimited seating. Our regular meeting link is in the first step one of this quick start notes. It's a, you know, go-to meeting link. As soon as I get the tech issues ironed out between the two accounts, we'll be using the same link. Okay, we'll just come back to using this. The master blueprint, I give, you know, this to people in my downline once they have completed their starter. And okay, hold on a second. I need to make sure everybody is muted when you come on, so I'm going to mute the calls. All right. And let's get back to this. Can everybody see this? You can type into your chat window over there if you can see my screen. Okay. The blueprint is kind of a three-step guide, but I'm adding to it. I'm putting more content into the blueprint because I'm going to be making it available as an affiliate product that you can actually resell and make 75% commission on. Haven't settled in on a price point yet, but right now the light version is available to my downline. And those who are not in my downline, if they want a copy of this, then I just ask them to go over to imn1.com/DMS group and sign up and complete the 100 over there, because you can get completed for about $31 worth of offers and get your 1.0 over there. I don't give my copyrighted work away. It does have an ISBN on it. Okay. Now tonight I'm not charging anything for coaching and mentoring. This is a workshop, and we've been off for a couple of 3 weeks, and I wanted to get back with you guys and, you know, try to get some training and share some ideas with you. Okay, we might go over 1 hour, but this will render a lot faster on a live Hangout, and it won't take as long to render up to YouTube. When you download this account, this PDF here, it's going to have some links in there that you can use. If you don't have your free system in back office with Instant Rewards, then you can click on this link and get a copy of it. Okay. If you want to promote the combo, triple play, double down, quadruple bypass, as I call it, should be the big one. You can click on this link and it will take you over to another website that I have up and running over here. Let's see, this has got, okay, this has got my one of my sign-up pages, so let me just close that. Now this, you know, is just basically a reference site where, you know, if somebody needs these links, they can sign up for them. They don't have to sign up under me. As a matter of fact, if you're already signed up under someone else or another sponsor, stay with them, okay? I do not adopt orphans, and I don't steal sheep. Learn to work with your sponsor. If they haven't worked with you, then get on these training webinars with us. We'll try to help you all we can, and then of course get into the Facebook groups, you know, and ask your questions with Trace and Rangeline and Liddell and Anthony and myself. Scroll down on page 2, and you'll see that there's more resources here. These are resources to videos that, you know, if you haven't already watched them, you probably want to watch them. You know, kind of familiarize yourself with instant rewards in general. And then the getting started guide, okay? The user's guide over on instantrewardsnetwork.com support site, and also the IMN Marketer down here on the IMN Marketer. They're quick started. There's a whole ton of resources here. Okay, I've done some work in Quick Start Notes. This, you know, the PDF, the call script, the short version which I just showed you over here. Okay, so watch these videos here on calling your instant rewards leads and prospects, and then of course you can download the PDF if you want to print it off or just use it on your computer. It's another script that I used in the narration of this video, so it's kind of, you know, what I'm doing tonight is kind of rehashing over some of the other stuff that I've already covered over the last year or two. So I need to just kind of reiterate it real quick with you guys. And then, of course, this one here, how to consistently earn $300 to $500 a day with instant rewards. The same process, okay, with earning $300 to $500 a day is the same process you can do with $100, $200 a day, or $1,000, $1,500 a day. All you got to do is just, you know, get, you know, more calls and close more calls. And you do that by maintaining control of the call, okay? This one here is one I did recently on signing up referrals with instant rewards using canned responses. So I'm not going to go into detail of how to set up a canned response tonight because it's already done right here. You can watch it. And then, of course, the 2 feeds for archives that are already up there, sit there and watch. Now, offline, if I'm not doing a live hangout like we are, you know, doing tonight, I'll use screencast-o-matic.com. You can get the free version and record anything under 15 minutes. You can record it online. You can even download the software and install it on your computer. If you want to record anything over 15 minutes up to, I think, 8 hours or more, all you got to do is pay them $1.25 a month, and it's like $15 a year. You can pay for it with PayPal, and it averages out about $1.25 a month. It's one time every year. I renew mine in September, $15 a year, and this puts a little tool down here on my toolbar, Screencast-O-Matic, and all I got to do is just, you know, click on it and start recording offline anything that I've got, you know, going on. Now, let's get back over here. I'm going to exit. Okay. It's cheaper than Camtasia. I like Camtasia and the Camtasia Studio and some of the others, but Screencast-O-Matic is free for 15 minutes. You can also record on Google Hangouts. If you don't have your Google YouTube channel extended, then you'll have to do a PVA, a phone verified account, to get it extended where you can record and upload videos longer than 15 minutes. Okay. I don't think there's any limits on how long you can run these live events or upload. Okay. Go through these pages, 7 pages of links, for the IMN Marketer. Get connected with IMN Marketer and Instant Rewards and the Get Training Now over on Twitter, and your IR proof pics and the welcome letter. And of course, get with Trace and Rangeline over on the training, Get Training Now. These ladies are not holding a bunch of secrets from anybody. The secret is follow up, follow up, follow up. Okay. Getting a lot of calls and follow up, and maintaining control with the script. All right. Now, get back over here to AdPlotter on page 4. AdPlotter is one of these nifty little companies over in San Antonio, Texas, that will let you place 2 free ads, and you can renew them automatically every month for free. But what they do with your ads is they plug them into 50 high traffic classified ad sites, and they do get indexed into the Google. This is why I'm getting a lot of calls. I'll get sometimes over 1,000 unique views on my web page, but on many of my ads, I'm probably getting over 1 million views a day. Now, out of that, you're not going to get calls from all of them. You're going to get a small percentage of those 1 million views a day. I do 1 million, 2 million views a day on some of my ads. But I might only get 100 or 200 or, 250 or 50 calls. It depends on the day. Like yesterday, it was just totally crazy. Tuesdays, for some reason, is just a really good day. It's a really busy day, okay? Phones will blow up, So get signed up over on AdPlotter, get your 2 ads placed in there, and then set it and forget it. And then, of course, I've got 2 directories over here at the classified ad sites and the Make Money with Ernest.com/directory, and that's basically this site right here, and it's got a lot of resources here. The MLM Recruit on Demand is a program where you can order 100 leads for $15, and they spoon feed them to you for about 10 or 15 leads a day, and you call on them and call them up. If you're into being a phone warrior, follow their scripts, sign up, you can get their information here. Okay, let's copy that link here, and I'll put it into the chat window here for everybody if you don't have a copy of that link, all right? Let's get back over here. The top 40, okay, I've got placed right here, and don't discount these ads. I mean, know it's classifieds, it's free, totally free. No upgrades, no features, okay? Classified ad submissions, now this is a killer site right here. This right here is $39.95 a month. It's a mission site. They do a little bit more than AdPlotter, okay? You can upgrade with AdPlotter and get more ad insertions, but you're going to pay for it. And you're going to pay a lot more than $39.95. Here, with classified ad submissions, with this link on that website, It's $39.95 a month, monthly, but they submit through software. You know, they're not manually submitting these. Does this? They submit your classified ad and your website to 85 plus search engines, 250 plus web directories, even some of the old FFA sites. There's a few of them out there that still produce. 50 plus message boards and forums, 550 classified ad sites, and over 500,000 networked sites. So, you know, you're getting over 550,000, over 500,000 advertising sites, you know, just channels alone, which is, you know, more than what I'm getting right now, because right now I'm getting about 32,000, all right? And they post this, you know, and you're going to get a ton of calls. When you write your ad properly, you're going to get calls on your ad. You write a crappy ad, you're not going to get a whole lot of traffic. People want to sit there and roll their eyes and say, yeah, this is a scam, or it's just too good to be true. But if you write your ad properly, and I don't give away my ads. I don't give away my ad templates. I've got some ad templates that, you know, that are available, but they are not my killer ads. My killer ads, if somebody wants a copy of that, they have to pay for it. Okay. I am in business. I do have an offline business here. I work with a lot of customers over here in the brick and mortar business. I've got customers that pay me $10,000 a month just to be on retainer. That's just to call me on the phone. And some of them I never hear from. You know, I might not hear from them for, you know, 2 or 3 months. But they know I'm always there. They can always call me on my cell phone or my office phone. All they have to do is call one number and it's going to ring 4 different lines. Okay, so I'm never out of touch. I can be down at the store, you know, and get a call, and I can take care of my customers. That's what they're paying for. Okay, all these sites here that you see that are not bolded, they're free. Some of them have featured and upgradable features to them, like ad posts. You can post there for free. Some of these other bolded links are featured ads, and some of them are just paid traffic sources. Big city advertising is another killer that I use, because I can post my ad in 400 cities across the U.S. I can pay for it with PayPal or a credit card. Like I said, you word your ad properly, and then don't forget TNOL, T-N-O-L, which is the Thrifty Nickel online. Thrifty Nickel, okay, used properly online and offline, the old paper rags that you find down there at the convenience store. You can run a small 2 or 3 line ad like you do in the newspaper. You know, the shorter the better. As they say, less is more if it's properly written. Okay. Because remember, when you're placing a print ad, you're paying for space and words. Okay. You can spend $28 a month with the local newspaper or Thrifty Nickel, or you can end up spending $25 a word if you have a real big ad in there, you know, because they'll give you as much space as you want, because there's only one thing they're interested in, and that's, you know, you paying for the ad. They don't care if you write a crappy ad or not. Some newspapers, like my local newspaper here, they will kind of give you some ideas what would be acceptable, you know, in the classified ad, and what would not be acceptable, what they will run and what they won't run. So talk to your ad manager if you go into print ads, all right? So follow this rule with big city advertising. And then, of course, you know, you can look at this product here. If you see something that you can use for like Craigslist for small business or ClickBank Pirate, you know, these are all ClickBank products. If you're not happy with them, you can get your money back in 60 days or less. You can always ask for a refund. ClickBank is, you know, the oldest and affiliate site in the world. When I launch my affiliate product of the Master Blueprint, I will be launching it on ClickBank, because ClickBank is the perfect solution for an affiliate marketer or a producer and a vendor or a product creator, because they handle all the paperwork for you and they just send you your check. And if you're an affiliate, you don't even have to buy the product. You just, you know, resell it. And they'll pay you a commission where you can make a commission of, you know, anywhere from 50 to 75% on a product, depending on what the publisher has set. When I put the Master Blueprint up on ClickBank, I will launch it, and I will give everybody the opportunity to go in and get set up as an affiliate. It doesn't cost you anything to be an affiliate and resell it. You will get 75%. It will be, because it's going to be jam-packed with a lot of videos, a lot of links, a lot of resources, and a lot of bonus material. Okay. The light version, if you've gotten any copy from me here lately in the past couple of months, you've only gotten a light version. If it's only 7 or 8 pages, or if it was 2 or 3 pages. Okay. You're going to get the whole big kahuna, you know, the full enchilada when I get, you know, this thing launched, and you can make $222 if I open up my calculator. I don't guess you guys can see my calculator, can you? All right. Don't know. If you take a $279 product, or not $279, but a $297 product, that's $300 basically, and you're getting the lion's share of 75% commission. You're making $222.75. Okay, so, you know, you can definitely make some money reselling this and not have to buy it. So I'll keep you all posted, you know. Now, let me put some mute on that for right now. Get back over here. This is where you want to definitely use this directory to get some traffic. Okay. I told everybody in some of the groups, how can you go about, you know, making $1,000 to $1,500 a day? Well, there's really kind of an easy way to do it. All right. Let me get over here and open up my speed dial real quick, and we get over to my IMN1. Here recently, Liddell and Anthony have been promoting the IMN1 in the group, one offer network, you know, at a time, whichever one you're green in. Well, I'm promoting the 100. If you go to, let me open up my speed dial again. And let's go to the Instant Rewards network offer sites. Okay, these are marketing systems. Instant Money Network, IMN1, and these, of course, are the back offices. What I'm going to do now is we're going to just kind of roll through this real quick. I'm not going to go in and log in. The starter we're all familiar with. A lot of people are promoting the starter 60 combo or the starter 80. I promote the $1. The starter is easy. Here's another easy one down here. One. Okay, it's a single offer, single credit. It's a full 1.0 credit. There's only one, and the one, it pays out 20. So it makes it easy for your backs to get started and get qualified money. If they want to upgrade, they can go to your step 2 with, you know, whatever you're promoting. Same thing with the 60 and the gold. They both pay out $60 with a $10 bonus. It's basically the same on a different subdomain and a different name. So it's basically the same thing. They both pay out $60 plus a $10 bonus for $70 on the gold and the 60. Okay. Now, I'm promoting the 100. All right. Let's just go over there. You can drop that down and then scroll down to whichever one you want to go to, and then just click on it, and it'll take you where you can take a look at it. Your referrals, which offers to do. That's against, you know, you can share with them, you know, what works as a suggestion, but you know, it's pretty much up to the person that is looking at your program. Now, I can, you know, help people get started in the 100 here for about 6 offers, total out-of-pocket expenses with the vendors for about $30.95. Is I have a very systematic way of advertising. Okay, the ad, if you've seen some of my ads over on Facebook, tells them to send an email to such and such email address with the subject line in the email, and it will trigger a canned response. Now, mail, Google Mail, you've seen my videos, and you've seen other people's videos on YouTube about canned responses. Okay, it's in the quick start notes, so I don't have to go over it. In such a way that it gives them all the instructions, and they get it automatically when they send that. It's almost like a single layer autoresponder. Okay, so it saves you from having to manually send them the information. And you know, there's probably a little bit better conversion ratio on it because, you know, they were warm to your ad to begin with, and if they send that information request to you, it's like fax on demand. If you guys are old enough to remember fax on demand, you could call a particular fax number, and then you could just put in your fax and then hang up the phone, and it would call your fax number back, and it would send you, you know, a particular fax that you was wanting. Well, see, this works pretty much the same way over on the Google Gmail using canned responses. And I'll show you in that video, all right, in the quick start notes, up here in the canned responses. Let's see if I can't find the listing. Here it is, canned responses. So you can watch that video, how to sign up referrals with instant rewards using canned responses. So I'm not going to go over it here. Uh, let's get back over here. Okay. And my my screen. In the chat window. How much for the ads that I use? Hold on. the ads that I write, okay, somebody wants a copy of them so they can use them in particular places. $250 to give somebody my ad. They're not cheap. And there's no guarantees that, you know, they're going to work for you in your market. There are no guarantees when it comes to marketing and advertising, but they work for me, okay, in the channels and in the market. They work extremely damn well. So, you know, I don't make money off of, you know, selling my ads. It's just, let's get back to this, okay. One of the reasons why I promote the 100 over on the instant IMN1, okay, is because in the IMN1, I want to show you guys, all right, I'm going to go in and let me just log in and show you what the IMN1 looks like. It looks like all the rest of them. It's the same operating system, same software, system.com, LCPS. They are the premier software provider for most of the freebie industry. Okay? And you're all familiar with this interface here. It might be Instant Rewards that we're working with. Okay? On imn1.com/admin is the login. If you don't have a account, you can go to .com/DMS group. All right, put it up here in the chat window for you. http://imn1.com. I'll work with you. Okay. Now, let's get back over here. Let's see, Darnell, he signed up today, and John Don. Okay. Up here is where you would put your offer site information. And like I said, you can only promote one at a time because the autoresponder is going to do the heavy lifting for you. Now, the autoresponder system is a little bit shy. They only have like 3 outgoing sequential messages. Okay. When you sign up, your information in here. You're definitely going to want to have this information right here with your plugged in on the end. All right. If you sign up, you guys need a copy of that link. All right. And I'm here in the chat window for you. And replace my link that it's in the redirect URL, because this is what video when they sign up. If you sign up under my link, imn1.com/DMS group, as soon as you hit the submit button, you're going to see this link. It's going to take you over to the video, and you're going to see the video. Now, the 60 or the gold, and all you got to do is change the name of the program to gold and then put in your number. all right? Or if you're running the 60, you put in program 60 and then change the number and put just the number of your offer site in there. But since I'm doing the 100, I'm going to leave it as is, okay? Here, if you don't know what you're doing with the optional videos, leave it alone, okay? You don't have to do anything. You definitely want to have your lead notifications turned on, because when someone signs up, you want to make sure you get that email that says, hey, you got a new sign up. Here, they do offer you the option to change the password. If you sign up under me on the IMN1, you want to make sure that you use the same email address that you used to register, okay, over on any of your other sites. Use the same email address and password so that it'll synchronize. Let's go back to the auto-responses, okay? We'll go back over to the autoresponder real quick. And I'm just going to kind of walk you through this, because we will be doing some workshops on these systems. You can't autoresponders. There's only 3. So, you know, you've really got to kind of follow up, you know, because it's like instant, and then the next day, and then the third day. They get the instant message, and then day 1, day 2 after. The only thing you can do here is either turn it off or turn it back on, okay? If you click on the green light, green button there, it turns red, all right? And when somebody signs up, so I want to turn it back on because I do want them to get that confirmation message. It would be counterproductive to turn any of these off. Now, let's take a look at that message. And this is the exact same copy that's going to come in to their email. So tell them check their email, check their junk folder, because, you know, this has Gmail, Yahoo, Hotmail, and all the others have a 10 order just because it's got, you know, images. And this is just a link back, you know, to my main page. Then this, right, it's taking a while to load on this Hangout. It's so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this, but you first time, they can always come back here and watch it. All right, that's the link right there. imn1.com/. If you look down here on the lower left-hand side, you'll see the little gray bar down here pop up with homepage2.php ? User equal DMS group. You know, and then of course, if you're promoting your link, you'll have your link in there instead of mine. All right. So that's all this does. So I'm going to go ahead and shut that down. And if you don't log out of IMN1, it'll automatically log you out if you close the tab on it. All right. Over here, not so. If you're logged into one of these networks, you do have to properly log out to get closed out. Otherwise, it stays logged in. And every time you reboot your computer or bring it back up, I don't know what the timeout rate on it is, but it'll have you logged in. You don't always want to do that. You want to make sure that you do proper paperwork and clean up your mess and log out, and then when you need to, log back in. Here's what I do with my canned response. I send them the information in the canned response to send them over to the IMN1 and sign up and do the 100 offer. Okay. So let's get back here. And I'll put mutes back on because a little bit of feedback. Channels, and if you guys want to sit here and talk, ask questions. But in that canned response, when they set a particular subject line, and I do this with my Craigslist ads, I tell people over on Craigslist, reply to this ad, leave the subject line intact, and then I will build a canned response based on that subject line. And I'll do it for classifiedads.com, Backpage, Craigslist, whatever. And most of you guys know I'm not a real big fan of Craigslist. I use it occasionally. I test it. You know, if it works, fine. It doesn't, fine. I don't use virtual networks. I don't use VPNs, virtual private networks. I don't buy these IDs because Craigslist has them all. It's bought it anyway, and you know who they are, and they'll flag you and ghost you. I can post all over the country with one account and not get flagged as long as I don't overdo it. As long as I do it once every 2 weeks, I can post in a category, different city, you know, and not get flagged or ghosted. All right. And I don't today. You know, I could. You know, in the course of 45 days, by the time your ad expires, I could have 44, 45 ads up running on Craigslist. But I don't. I advertise in Houston, El Paso, Boston, San Diego. You can pay for ads in places. Or you can place them free. I've got 2 ads running over in my Arizona, and I am way out of my idea. So, you know, I just don't post links. I don't use the red flag work at home, cut and paste, because if you do, you get a red message up on Craigslist, you know, you can't use those words. They'll flag you and ghost you if you try to post it, all right? So, you know, a certain way that you've got to learn how to write ads on Craigslist because it's a different animal. I'm not going to get into Craigslist right now. And a lot of the videos that you see on YouTube are out of date. They're obsolete because Craigslist changed a lot of their algorithms and updated their system. Craigslist, you know, Craigslist is funny, okay? I want to, can everybody see, you know, I was sharing the screen earlier, can everybody see it? Yeah, why, or get over. If you go to the left-hand side of your screen, on the screen, there's a little tool up the top. There's a little box with 2 quotation marks on where you can actually chat. Tyrone found it, and Keith found it. You know, Michelle, see, Madeline, glad to have you here. Okay. Now, the key to making $1,000 to $1,500 a day in reward, as far as the offer site goes. I do it with 100 through the marketing system, the IMN1. I also do it in conjunction with the Starter 80 combo over at the InstantRewardsNetwork.com marketing system. Now, The Instant Network has 5 channels where you can make up to $190 and do all 5. It operates a little bit different, and it's probably a little bit more difficult for some people. I was considering starting up a channel and tying it to the Instant Rewards, calling it Instant Rewards Triple Play. I've got an email over there at Gmail, Instant Rewards Triple Play at Gmail. And that's where everybody sends those ads for those automatic responses. Well, with this, I found that just working with free marketing systems that are out there, it's just, it's because I've got a lot of my marketing pretty much automated as far as the marketing goes and classified ads. Working leads is not something that you can, you can automate. People are people. They want to talk to somebody. They want to talk to a real person. We've already said this before on many webinars. So, if you can work the phone, have the call action to, phone and call you, or, have them do the true response and can respond, then in the message of your can respond, contact info and ID. Okay. If I put up my email here, let's see if I can open up my email brand. I'm using Outlook Express. It's just a boom system. Okay. And let's see. Here's a message that I talked to Michelle. This message that went out to her, when she typed in Instant Rewards Play and she sent it to instantrewardsplay@gmail.com, it triggered the automatic response, the canned response, and this is what she received in her email. Okay, that's just basic bare bones. It does not have the person's name in it. You can send it manually, if you want to, but this was done automatically while I was taking a nap. It's not often I get to take a nap, but this was done automatically. It gives the link to the person that sent that request. So, you're not spamming them. This is not cold calling. It's not cold marketing. This is actually somebody who was interested in the ad enough to send that subject line to that email. And then it's got some suggested orders that they could do. Total out-of-pocket expense, $30.95 for a time smaller. Can get cleared on the IR 100 offer site. And gives the connections and screen going to have some twofold. I could put this together with some labels, and I could enter some text in here, but it was a little bit of programming. Okay. Just going to make all that difficult for people. With just from that, what you need to see. Okay. That's what I can look at. And of course, you've got to make sure that you put in your link in the campaign so where you it. And said, as far as advertising on Craigslist, there's probably a lot of Craigslist training videos out there that need to be redone. They really, seriously, they're just obsolete. They're out of date. Okay. Then I can see your data screen. Tyrone, either sound is stored. That's because you can see your updates take a little time. This screen takes a little lag time because of the bandwidth. But that's the key, not getting traffic using certain channels. Okay? If you go over here to the directory, you can scroll down, you can use the top 40, scroll down to some of these others. There's more classified ad sites. There's probably about 240, 250 classified ad sites on this. We'll learn how to use Twitter properly. Ping services like Pinger, okay, and Pingoat, and all the pinging services here. Of course, if you into the MLM recruit on demand, you're basically going to be calling on people who are familiar network marketing. If they say, hey, I don't know anything about network marketing, and it could have been somebody signed up with an MLM, started online, and they're forgotten. So you have to qualify and clean it. Close all up. You might get 3 to 5 a day out of 10 or 15 calls. Okay. Posting ads, it works part time, 50 ads a day on these classified ad sites. As a start, you do that in 1 or 2 hours. Everybody's going to start at the bottom. Don't climb a ladder from the middle of the ladder. And you don't climb the ladder with your hands in your pockets. Okay, everybody starts at the bottom rung. Are there other ways to advertise besides classified ad sites? Yeah, but I still use classified ad sites. Why? Because they work, okay, because they still get indexed. You still people in your stuff, based on keywords that you use. Now, these high traffic performance networks, these are paid sites. I've shown everybody before, like ClickSource, AdMage, Ad Marketplace, CPOA, Max Bounty. HyperTracker is more of a tracking tool. Same thing with Clicky and GetClicky. Okay. OfferVault is an affiliate member site, so it's really not a traffic site. The rest is pretty much traffic and affiliate trading. Okay. ClickBooth, ClickExchange, CPA Trend, Commission Junction. I think everybody is familiar with Commission Junction. AdFish, I use that occasionally. And then, of course, some of these other covert advertising sources like Diablo Media. These are all paid performance sites. Some of them are cheaper than others. Some of them you can get started for $25, $50. Others you might spend upwards of $200 or $300, $400 or $1,000. You don't want to use media buy sites until you've actually made money. Okay, so just some intermediate buy sites right here. Press releases, learn how to write press releases. Press releases are not ads. They will publish a press release. It comes out looking like an advertisement. Okay, and then of course down here at the bottom, I've got that right there. So the key is getting traffic to your site, and like I said, some of the best traffic that I have gotten is from Craigslist, AdPlotter, Noah's Classifieds, classified ad submissions, Ad Post, Big City Advertising, AdLand Pro. They've been around for years, 15 years I think, since 94, 98, somewhere down in there. ClassifiedAds.com. There's another one. Free ads. Free classified ads. ClassifiedAds.com. If anybody has seen training videos, they have changed up the algorithm. algorithms will let you post as many ads as you want to, like you used to. They've almost gone on as terse as list. Because you can't use the same title in different cities and different categories. You have to change cities and categories, and you just stay away from certain words. You know, they've tightened up here at classified ad. I used to get away with putting a couple hundred a day here, just cities and, you know, different categories. I'll change the type of the ad. And the first line of the body copy. Okay, so read their terms and conditions if you got ads, but they do get into the search engine. So if somebody comes up here looking, you know, for a, job in search, like customer service, you know, do a Google on it, and your ad might come up, and it might not. It come up in Craigslist, it might classifieds, it might index into the big job boards. It all depends on how well you write that. Okay. So, like I said, there's no guarantee becoming process, and I did not. What I'm kind of just running through with you in our time to have one is I'm giving you a distilled version of an accumulation of some 15, 18 years experience of working on the internet, and I've learned what works and what doesn't work. Okay. So, you know, this is one of those things that there's a learning curve. All right. There's just a big learning curve on some of these things. Now, I'm down to Tyron Michelle, and I'm going to go ahead and unmute you if you have anything to say. You know, you want to talk. If you want to share your camera, you do that too. Share my camera. I don't know if you really see. No.
I don't think I can see.
I'll have to go here and open up my camera. Like I said, bandwidth is a little slow. It's downloading the app. Let's see, let me come back and get back over to control panel. All right. We're up. Probably confusing. And now my camera's coming on. So I should be able to share my camera with you. Just a little slow. And down the tabs over here. I'll leave my live event open because we're not finished with that. And let's shut Facebook. All right. I see. Screen share. Okay. Go to Google Apps. And I don't know why I can't get camera. Probably just as well because I haven't shaved in 2 or 3 days. Anyway, let's see, Tyrone and Michelle. All right.
You doing it right now?
So everybody hear me?
No, to my.
I can hear you. Mr. O'Dell, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay. This is my first Google Hangout.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to turn my camera earlier. It was working just fine.
Yeah, I saw you for a minute.
Maybe I have it on the wrong screen share. Because you guys, you got your camera turned off.
Oh. Let's see. Oh.
Turn my camera back on. Turn my volume up a little bit. If you don't have a camera built into your computer or plugged in, you're not going to be able to share a camera. But that's okay. I'll just stop presenting and see if that turn the camera. Turn it off, turn it back on. Okay. No? I guess not. That's okay. We'll do it. Just, I'll get with you guys because it's been a couple of weeks since I've had negotiating through. We'll make sure that we have questions to ask. We get calls expected for but basically unlimited with Google Hangouts.
Yeah.
Like Tyrone left. It's just you and Michelle.
Okay. I've done a Google Hangout, but I haven't used the. Well, actually, if no one showed up to my Google Hangout.
Well, see, Brian, he's coming back. Okay.
I tried to do screen share, but I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it's not as intuitive as what you mean, and this is why I haven't used it too much.
Hmm.
Uh, so,
But
but,
it's probably inexpensive than the go-to meeting. It this is better.
well,
It seems really nice.
well, meeting is a lot faster. But here, no bandwidth issue is depend on the connection. You
Hmm.
know, here lately my connection has been with the benefactors. So, you lead call and hang up it's ring because it's ringing live now.
Hmm.
Please sit there within 5 minutes. If I report on to meeting, it's a couple hour render and about an hour load. So this is
Oh,
just that there have been valves out there have developed just with my screen hanging this uh, over a billion minutes a day, being uploaded to YouTube.
yes.
The need on funny dog videos and everything else, but on board. And this is I tell everybody, I said, man, if you're not using YouTube,
Hmm.
you can use Google Hangout. And like so, you don't need anybody to attend. You can literally you bring out and then upload. But you can record Google Hangout photo, right?
Oh, okay. You can record, right? You can record it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's recording as you go live. And then you take that and embed it into a web page, you know, or and only to people and you can't respond. So you can make a welcome message out of like welcome messages. I've written my own webinars and I tell people those links and confirmation email. And it helps because they get to see me on camera, they see me uh, a real person. They've got my phone number, can call me if they need to.
Hmm.
So, excuse me. Cough drops.
You sound like you're
Um,
doing a little bit better,
yeah,
but
I'm getting through the pain.
oh yeah. So now, do you get a lot of responses when do you tape this and then post one of these taped on Google Hangout on YouTube?
Yeah, see, this is automatically uploaded to YouTube. It's recording right now and it's rendering on the fly.
Hmm.
So as soon as I shut the thing down, it will take 5 minutes to handle that.
Okay.
You know, and it'll be ready, and whoever subscribed to the download email notification that we've just done a new video right now. I can also give the link to it, for those that don't subscribe.
Okay.
We've been an hour and a half on this call, and I don't like to keep people
Oh,
all that
yeah.
long.
I came in late, but I watched the video if it's taped.
Oh yeah, it'll
Hmm.
be taken. I go through some of these scenarios. I
And
think I've sent this better by the link to the call scripts and the quick start notes, which have all scripts, linked in there.
yeah.
So
And
basically, all you need is a quick start.
yeah, I meant to tell you too that your write up on how to about people who might reject you with instant rewards. That was good.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I kind of put it in my style when it comes to, rejection.
Hmm.
Just let's get over it with the next couple. You're going to get some rejection.
Right.
Uh, don't take it personal.
Hmm.
Everybody this person rejected you. It's not you. It's them.
Right.
Okay. They have an issue, and they might not want to talk about it. Okay.
Right.
Is that okay?
Right.
Uh,
I'm
they
just
have
now.
a bad experience with another sponsor or another email or something.
Right.
It could be a variety of reasons you've rejected it, not you.
Hmm. I'm just now doing trying to get into those press releases. So.
Mm.
Hmm.
Careful. Releases, they're long term. Got jobs been for 18 years. And they're still producing jobs.
Yeah.
And they've probably been buried in the search engine. You know, but they still get pulled up. Look, let's cut this short. It's an hour and a half long.
Okay.
Run. I did start this right at 7 o'clock. So
Okay.
I'm going 30 minutes and see you back. I've
Okay.
missed everybody.
Okay.
This in our 2 week. I'm gonna tell next week. Uh, I'm going to Tulsa. So I'll be doing a webinar in Tulsa. Going up there spending Thanksgiving with my young brother and his family. Spend a week, 10 days up there, see some friends, and uh, go some more friends back. And I'll go to the office. You know,
Right.
I got an office down there about a mile from brother's place. I
Okay.
just get to right back on
Oh, okay. Wow.
whatever. I play work. If I just to have some work on the kitchen table or the dining room table, but that was some time. Yeah, I guess strange. Interrupt, and sometimes just to really kind of focus and
Yeah.
zone in on my work. So go down to the office
Yeah. It's a you
and
get some.
phones, turn the cell phone off. Um, it's just in work.
Right.
Anyway, what
Okay.
do you what is that? Wednesday, right?
Okay.
That is Wednesday.
Okay. Thank you
Uh,
so much.
well,
This was good.
try this again Saturday. If I don't have tech support, get my accounting then. But I wanted back to go to meeting because it's a lot easier.
Hmm.
It's the same link, just click the same link here. Gotta give but a different link.
Right.
So I'm hoping you can do it for you can recurring meetings. So we'll see you Saturday over there.
Okay. I see you Saturday.
Okay. Have a
Okay.
good
Have a good one.
bye.
Bye bye.
You. Bye.
Bye bye.